So the episode starts off with Mia and Giselle, and I'm already bored. Giselle says that Karen is, in essence, jealous of Charisse. Mia, being somewhat of a friend to Karen, points out that really at 59 and fine, and Giselle says, yeah, I mean, at 72, you can be jealous. I'm like, yeah, because you're going to be the 72-year-old bitch that's jealous. It's going to be you, Giselle, isn't it? Isn't it? It took so long for Mia to admit she was a stripper that first season she was on. Was that just last season? Oh my God. But either way, girl, I want to know, what type of strippers does Giselle want? Because it feels like you want female strippers. We think Robyn wants female strippers too? I'm just asking. These are just questions that I have for the two girls who I suspect probably are a little bit more sexually fluid than they would like to admit. Robyn, I understand. Okay, so let's act like for a second that I believe anything that Robyn is saying about this wedding situation and not wanting the pomp and circumstance. If that was the case, why not just go on an actual 7-day vacation with you, your husband, and your kids? Bring your parents. That way you can have half of the vacation just for you and Juan for y'all getting remarried. And the rest y'all can spend with y'all kids, or vice versa, whatever. So I feel like the fact that you cheapened out and tried to latch on to Juan's brother's wedding, and then you didn't even do it then. Y'all literally just got married January 23rd, 2023. Is that what? That's what people in them said, that they didn't get married in July when his brother got married. They waited until now. And this was literally right before the license expired, because they got the marriage license in 2020. And it literally, I guess, sat and collected dust until now. Y'all didn't want to get married. Y'all might be getting married for a storyline. Y'all may be getting married so that Robyn doesn't have to say anything about what she knew about what was going on at Coppin with, the assistant coach that Juan had hired, even though he knew he had a suspect past. It may be for that reason, who knows, but I don't think it's for love. The idea that it is okay for Robyn to consistently go in on Karen because of her friendship with other people, that's foolishness, Ashley. And the fact that you're even saying that to Karen right now, oh, Charisse was there when she went through her divorce. Girl, what did she go through? Her and Juan ain't never left the same bed or house. What did she go through, girl? I just feel like it's very high school for everybody to feel like it is okay for Robyn to go in on Karen for being fake. If every decision you make on this show is because of another person, does that make you real? And then she buck when they be wrong. Just unnecessary buckage. Karen said that this wedding is fake. And I know a lot about Robyn. I know about Juan's girlfriend. Oh, yes. Juan has a girlfriend. A lovely woman, yes. And then they date in Georgetown. Either way, he has a woman that looks like me. She's blonde. She's beautiful. Yeah, she looks like me, Ashley. She sure does. Now listen, I know a lot of y'all want to act like because Karen can sometimes lie and be a bit delusional and, use sing when she really is talking about a mental hospital and, she referenced the jail. Yeah, okay. She may get her words confused. She's an older lady. But essentially, Karen is still sexy. Her body is bodying, her face is facing, and the wig has just gotten better over her seasons here on Real Housewives of Potomac. So the idea that Juan would not find her attractive merely because she's older and y'all want to believe that she's delusional, that's stupid. Look at her. Like, shut up. Look at her. The man could absolutely be attracted to her. And I believe what she said about him hugging her so tight that her titties went to her backbone. I believe her. Until y'all show me different, I'm going to believe Karen on this one. Because let me tell y'all, I do believe that Karen likes to keep a lie alive. But only when she's protecting something. I have rarely seen Karen just outright lie to hurt somebody. She'll lie to protect her situation. She'll lie to deflect from, some stuff she feel like ain't none of y'all business. But essentially, I don't feel like I've ever seen Karen just flat out lying on other people. So I believe Juan did that shit. I don't like Juan. I don't trust him. He don't never really even come around here. He don't even go here. We don't really know him like that. We never really see him in Robyn's relationship. But what we have seen, it seemed like he don't really like her that much. So why am I gonna not believe Karen, even though I don't know nothing about Juan? Nothing. Nothing about that ninja.
A beautiful, natural, mature. She lives in Montgomery County.
Where did that music come from? Love is a trick of the lie. Where did that come from? And then this cuckoo music right after. You production people are shady. I have a question. Do we really believe that Ashley had never heard of this before? Ashley was Googling people's tax returns when she first came on Real Housewives of Potomac. And she just got this hot piping tea from Karen. She cannot wait to bring it back to the other women and tell them about how Karen said Juan had a girlfriend that looked like her. And they hold hands down to the Georgetown. And Robyn knows about it. They having agreements. Absolutely. She couldn't wait to go back and tell everybody that. So there's a part of me that feels like either you knew about this shit and kept it close to the vest until somebody else brought it up so that you didn't have to be on Robyn's bad side, but you've been sitting on it so you couldn't wait to tell somebody, or you really had no idea about it and Karen is giving you some new information. Y'all, which one sounds more believable? I really feel like Ashley already knew about this and was just waiting on somebody else to drop it. Because as soon as somebody else dropped it, then she can start talking about it. Because the first time she brought y'all tea about Robyn, she almost got her ass beat down there to the Kangaroo restaurant. So they get on a bus and they gonna play a game asking questions. Giselle is the true Karen down to the restaurant, bringing food back, asking to speak to management. And then Robyn asked who spends the most time watching porn. Karen raised her hand. I said, oh, wow. Really, Karen? Okay, well, that's interesting. She said she thinks it's beautiful. Why do older people always have to make their nasty shit like it's classy based? It's beautiful. Bitch, you're a freak. Cut it out. It's nasty. It's nasty. But I agree with Ashley. Ebony homemade threesomes are the best. Y'all better mention that Candace got her music with Trina in a video coming out soon. I don't know what the hell everybody else got going on, but we know Candace got a song and a video fitting to come out soon. Thank you. Thank you. Girl, Ashley is running this information so Robyn and these people stole. And Robyn got this really look on her face. And I'm like, girl, I know you trying to save face. I know you trying to be cloak and dagger, as Karen would say. But girl, it's written all over your face. You do not have to say a word. You are upset. I feel like the more Ashley tells us about what Karen said, the stiffer Robyn's hair gets. Robyn is going to have to explain to us why she thought calling Juan on camera was a good idea. It make me feel like we missed a part of this where the producers clocked in and was like, Robyn, call Juan. And she was like, I don't really want to call him with this because I know what he going to say. Robyn, come on. You don't never have him on camera. What you going to do, bitch? He ain't never here. You ain't never. Come on, girl. You know you got to give her something. First of all, he said, what's up, Rob? Is that how you answer the phone when your old lady call you? He sounded annoyed as soon as he picked the phone up. Ooh, now he's screaming. Ooh, girl, he upset. He said, Karen don't know me. I'm nowhere in mother D.C. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Juan was so upset. Robyn looked scared. I wonder if he knows that she has him on speakerphone in front of Ashley. I feel like he don't know that. He about to find out, though. Girl, the way Juan is screaming at Robyn, talking about them effing women is effing with everything we about. I will curse every one of them effing women out, Robyn. I swear Robyn look like she about to cry in a car. She glad she got them sunglasses on today because she looks super duper sad as this man curses her out in front of her friend on speakerphone. Don't let them women get to you because they got to me.
That's the stupidest thing ever.
Is it the stupidest thing ever? And then he hung up. And he hung up.
I understand his frustration.
Bye, and hung up. Child, I don't feel like. And then she said, what you want me to do, sit down and cry? You know why? Because that's what you want to do. It's very confusing in this moment for me, the way Robyn is having a conversation with Karen while Juan is screaming at her. Like, Karen is nowhere around, and she's like, oh, she's old, right? She's old like Karen. Girl, you're shading somebody that's not even there. And then even though the camera is going to pick it up, you think she gonna give a fuck? You still look stupid in this moment. She may be older, but you still look stupid in this moment having this man scream on the phone at you about this mess. Because at the end of the day, why not laugh it off like Eddie did? Happy Eddie just laughed it off. I guess Juan should be happy so he could be happy Juan. And he could laugh shit off if it's not true. Instead of getting all upset and irate on the phone with you talking to you like you somebody child. All right, girl. Am I to be clear that Robyn Dixon is saying that Karen Hugard was a mean girl when she did not want to be friends with Charisse? See, this is what we're talking about, Robyn. You and Giselle have tried to ice Wendy out and replace her with either Jacqueline or Charisse, whichever one. Obviously, y'all want Charisse, but everybody's vying to get their friend of an actual seat at the table, it seems to me. Even Mia, with all of the arguing with her and Jacqueline, that makes no sense to me. I'm even tired of it at this point. Like, Jacqueline, if you are that upset, just go home, girl. Crying all the damn time. But we'll get to that later. Either way, I'm just sitting up here like, Robyn, really? You want to point out somebody being a mean girl? You really have no real gripe with Wendy. You don't. She never takes accountability. Okay, she did. The last time she had to sit down, she took everything y'all said and tried to swallow it and apologize, and you had a fucking temper tantrum and stormed away. And it's never really been resolved until y'all went to the strip club, and then you still went back to Giselle after the fact to say that, oh, she was just doing that because nobody was around. Wendy says, no, I was doing it because I really feel that way, and you still, for some reason, like to have a problem with her. Yeah, you want to talk to Karen about how she feels about Charisse, who actually said that she was cheating on her husband with a man who had blue eyes at the reunion 4 years ago. Robyn, sit down. Like, for real, sit your ass down. Karen made a really good point, y'all. Karen said, you took this opportunity and told my friends that they should watch out for me. You attacked my character and you said that I was fake and they needed to watch out for me. Well, guess what? I'll tell you what's fake. This damn wedding is fake. Because I know that Juan has a girlfriend and I know you know about it because you're smart. Now, Robyn says she has never heard of this rumor. Wendy and Candace both say they heard it. It was on the blogs, which means everybody who's saying they had not heard about it, they're lying. Karen said, it's your choice. It's your choice to do this cloak and dagger mess with your wedding. But you know what? As long as you're registered with the state, I will eat my words. Well, child, it seems as if they didn't went down to the courthouse in 2020 and get the license. Didn't get married until yesterday, January 23rd, 2023, right before it expired. So Karen was right that y'all weren't going to get married in Jamaica because y'all did not. So anybody that wants to act as if, oh, Karen was wrong. No, she wasn't. Robyn just came in on the back end and told them to pick up their cameras and come film these nuptials right quick and add it to the end of the season. We gonna have time to plop it in before we get to the reunion. Now it's going to be on the finale. Giselle says what I know a lot of people feel, which is that she don't have to do that for you, and she doesn't. But stop telling us about it then, like Karen said. But when she said, be quiet, Giselle, you're not even near an altar. Oh! Me and Wendy both went back. Oh! So Robyn says, then don't keep asking me. I say, oh girl, put the neck back. Put the neck back. But I'm going to tell you this. Every time that Karen asks, I feel like it's to get back for all of the times that Robyn did that with her tax situation. When her and Ray had the tax situation, every time they came around, Robyn was asking them about that. When they did the t-shirts, like every time something happens, Robyn will be rubbing Karen's face in that shit for seasons. And so now I feel like Karen is just giving her that catchback that she's so, justly deserves. Girl, what? Y'all heard Robyn say she wouldn't have told none of y'all. I said, oh, none of y'all. She ain't friends with none of y'all. I was like, oh, I wonder who the none of y'all included, because she ain't invite Giselle and Sharice to the wedding neither. She ain't even invite her own mama. I wonder what that's about. I want to know what's the explanation for not bringing nobody that you love and care about to the wedding if y'all been out here, you know, having people on the edge of their seat waiting for y'all to hop the broom again since y'all divorced in 2012. Girl.
Your husband and getting married to your husband, but people sending us actual pictures of you with a blue-eyed man in Redskins gear in Vegas at a bar.
Okay. I know that Robyn thought that was such a huge bomb she dropped. But I would like to remind y'all that there are a lot of white people with blue eyes. There are also a lot of white people with blue eyes that can wear Redskins jackets in the area that they live in at a bar. That doesn't mean anything was happening. That's not real evidence that somebody's sleeping around. Just like what Karen said wasn't real evidence. So we can either choose to believe it or not. I believe that Karen do have a slide that she go and see and all of that. I do. But at the same time, that's old news, Robyn, and you just tried to drop that shit like that was piping hot tea. And that shit is cold. We already knew about that when Sharice told us about it years ago. Okay? So yeah, Robyn using old tea to try to gotcha. Karen was like, sit your ass down. You're not even doing this right. Sitting up there talking about what you should be worrying about. You said you loved your husband. You said that you married your husband. Yeah, girl, and? So you mean to tell me that Karen don't love Ray because she was down to the bar with the blue-eyed man, but Juan love you under the circumstances of y'all relationship? Girl, you just basically telling us that man don't love you. That don't even make no sense. In the picture, we can't even see the man's face, but we can see Karen from the back. It's a picture of them from the back. We can't even see it. Robyn don't want to let Karen see it. Karen like, let me see. She's like, no, you don't need to see it, but she's showing it to everybody, and now she's gonna scream about it. Why? Why you don't want her to see it, Robyn? Just as tacky as she want to be, y'all. Not Mia saying, Karen, this looks like your ass. Karen said that Giselle down without a man. Robyn said she been waiting for Karen to talk shit. Yeah, we could tell, baby. We could tell you've been ready to pounce. Child. Robyn said, why would any of our men walk around Georgetown holding hands with another woman? And Karen was like, I don't know, Robyn. Ask Juan. I also feel like somebody needs to ask Michael because he ain't give a shit neither. He was out here being real messy with his. Okay, pictures of him inside the hotel room. That was all the evidence we needed. Him in his underwear. Him in his tidy whities. Okay? Robyn says that Juan is ready to curse her out. And I'm like, girl, what you think? What's gonna happen? What's gonna look? I'm sorry, y'all, because I don't even like that. What's your husband gonna do to this lady? You talking about my husband gonna curse you out? Girl, shut up. Anyway, Karen said he wouldn't want to curse me out, Robyn. Do you know why he wouldn't want to curse me out? No, let's go there. He wouldn't want to curse me out because I've been protecting Juan. Oh yes. Y'all remember on the reunion show after Andy had asked if y'all would have a threesome? Oh yes, he hugged me after and said that he would want me to be in the threesome. I'd want you to be the third. I don't know, it's 50-50. She could be lying, she could be telling the truth, child. I don't know why I like that. Can you tell them why you don't like me? Because your man does. Listen, everybody is cackling. But after this moment, Robyn is pissed. Highest levels of pissosity. Pissivity. Robyn says she can't confirm or deny that, but whatever. I said, well, at least you kept it a buck. It's crazy to me for Giselle to accuse Chris of trying to be her sneaky link because they were in her hotel room for a few minutes, a few moments, a few seconds. She expressed she was uncomfortable and he left. But somehow Karen is delusional for feeling uncomfortable when she says Juan hugged her.
very tightly. It's crazy to me that you want somebody to believe you, even though you're literally telling us this man didn't do anything to you. Karen is saying this man actually physically touched me and made me feel uncomfortable, and y'all are like, you're delusional, Karen, you're delusional. And it's like, okay, so why should we believe Giselle but not believe Karen? I don't believe Giselle. Robyn doesn't even believe Giselle. I'm glad I watched this back because I missed it. Jacqueline said it's between me and Mia, and I don't give a about what none of y'all think or say. I said, oh girl, everybody, look, Giselle just asked you if you was okay because y'all didn't want to sit next to each other. It didn't deserve all of that. Ooh, Jacqueline said, I have vouched for you for this long. No cancer versus cancer.
I stood the up and told these bitches to sit down. That was me.
Ooh, she did. They are going in on one another, girl. Jacqueline said something about, oh, that's why my mama took you in. And Mia was like, yeah, that's why I was with your mama on Mother's Day. Where were you? And everybody like, oh, girl, this sister arguing is not for us. Save it for later. But in private, but at home. Oh my God. Mia so disrespectful talking about that lady like she not even sitting right there. I cannot deal with her. That's why I told her to stay her ass at home, because this is what she does. Okay, I cannot even deal with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's Mia. And Jacqueline is like, I can't sit next to this bitch. One of y'all gotta sit next to this bitch. Move. One of y'all gotta sit next to her. Girl. Ooh, it's giving y'all know how to control y'all alcohol is what it's. Ashley said, oh, she walking home? Like, who she talking to? She ain't talking to us.
Beautiful children. And
So out of nowhere, now Mia is pretending to be emotional and saying she admires Wendy, but she doesn't want Wendy to dislike her because of her insecurities. And Wendy says, what insecurities? Which is the question any sane person would say. Do y'all hear Robyn?
And I'm not trying to argue.
Why are you screaming? Let her talk. Ashley is looking at Robyn like, girl, what is going on? Like, oh my God. I appreciate Mia trying to make up with Wendy because that girl ain't really do nothing to you like that. Like, you came at her first. But we glad y'all having a come to Jesus moment. I'm just nervous about the kitty clickage that will take place thereafter, because we heard that everybody was showing their coochie at the end of the night, and then Mia wanted to eat Wendy's coochie. Like, that's what they said. That's what they said. I wish they would have got some of that on camera though, because I would have wanted to see it. But we gonna see what happened next week, girl. I'm sorry the live didn't work out. I tried, but I hope y'all enjoyed this.